I mean, that was cool, but it was a handball, so.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and it has been ugly for the Raps lately, as they've dropped back-to-back games by an average of 23.5. And it doesn't get much easier tonight, as they welcome Pascal Siakam and the Pacers to town. Since Pascal was traded on January 17th, the Raps have gone 4-10, with 6 of those 10 losses coming by 20 or more. So yeah, they're not just losing, they're getting blown out in those games. Meanwhile, Siakam has been very good in Indy, putting up around a 21-7-5 with amazing percentages. And earlier today, Pascal spoke about coming back to Toronto.
You know, seeing the building, obviously, like, a lot of memories here. Like, you definitely, like, you feel comfortable, you know. Like, I mean, I know I have a different jersey on, but just coming into this building is again, it just brings back a lot of good things.
Have you thought about what tonight might be like with the tribute and the fans and familiar faces?
I try not to think about it. I just want to, like, go out there and just, like kind of, like, deal with it as it comes. I think just seeing everyone just going to be exciting. I'm sure, like, seeing some of the fans, like, there's certain faces that I've seen every game, you know what I mean? So, like, seeing those faces even, like, I think it just gives you, like, that little kind of, like, peace feeling of just, like, yeah, like, I know what this feels like. You know, so.
Injuries will definitely play a part in tonight's game. For Indy, Tyrese Halliburton, Canadian Ben Mathurin, and Miles Turner are all questionable for the game tonight. On the Raptors side, RJ Barrett was excused from practice yesterday for personal reasons, and he's also questionable for tonight's game. I personally am going to the game tonight and will be giving Pascal a warm welcome home, okay? It's Valentine's Day after all. So Connor McDavid had a 6-assist game last night in Edmonton's dominant win over Detroit. And just look how crazy this assist was. Oh jeez, like what do you even call this apple? Holy smokes. Just a ring around the rosy or what? I don't even know. Does that sound cool? What would we call that? That was dirty. That was incredible. That was sick. Which means it's the perfect time to start looking at the Art Ross race, because it's getting closer and closer every day. We thought this would be a 2-horse race between Kucherov and McKinnon, but McDavid is just 10 behind Nate and 13 behind Kucherov. Which, yeah, that seems like a large number. But with the way McDavid has been playing lately, that could be made up in no time. In the last 20 games, McKinnon has 3 more points than McKinnon and Kucherov. But in the last 6, he's got 7 more than the Lightning star, and 12 more than Colorado star. I guess the lesson here is don't ever doubt McDavid. What also helps his case for the Art Ross is that the Oilers have played 5 fewer games than the Avs and Lightning, meaning that 13-point gap can easily disappear with all the games in hand. If he does come back to win the Art Ross, that means McDavid will also be in the discussion for the Hart. And he's plus money for both of those, so it might be the perfect time to get on FanDuel and bet the Oilers captain. Guys, I just want to say, it's Valentine's Day, and I got heart patches on my elbows, okay? Oboes! Hearts for McDavid. Huh? Yeah. Wait, what? Time now for my favorite segment and yours that we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
It is no secret we love trampolines on this segment, but it's even better when we can mix in another sport with it. So. Oh. I'm sorry, did he go through the basket? Let me say it again. He did! He went through the basket! Oh, that's wild. It does look fun, actually. Damn it. You know what? This is just making me feel sad that summer is not here right now, and I'm not 16 in my backyard just putting soap all over the trampoline. Dang it. You guys never did that? You put the sprinkler underneath the trampoline and then put dish soap on top of the trampoline. So like it just gets like a sudsy mess and you're jumping with like soap everywhere. It's so much fun. Was this just like a Saskatchewan thing? I don't get it. Now joined by our gambling guy, Wes Chang. Great to see you, Wes.
Great to see you, Marissa.
Wes, the Raps have lost back-to-back games by 20-plus points. And over the last 7, it's happened 4 times. Please tell me why I shouldn't be on FanDuel right now smashing Indy at this low spread.
I can't fault you for doing so. The spread opened at -2.5 to where it is now. My beef with Toronto is all about the defense. They've been the 2nd worst defense in 2024. You'd think with Jakob Poeltl back in the lineup, things would improve. They've been the worst since he's been back in the lineup. With the Pacers, my concerns with them is health. Since the Siakam trade, he's played every single game for them, but Halliburton's been coming off a serious injury. He's only played full minutes in the last 2 games. If healthy, this is a good spot for the Pacers. They're fighting for the 6th seed in the East to get a play-in berth. They need this game. We'll see whether they come full strength.
All right then, Wes, give me your best bet for tonight.
I like Pascal Siakam to go over his points, rebound, and assist combo, which is set at 33.5 on FanDuel. You are crazy if you don't think this game matters to Pascal Siakam. Just go read his Players Tribune article. You know he's going to be looking around for his jersey during the anthems. This is a big moment for him. I mentioned the Raptors' defense. Their weaknesses all fit the things that Siakam does well. Toronto owns the 3rd worst rebounding rate. They have the 4th worst transition D. They allow the 5th most points in the paints to their opponents. These are all things I'm confident Siakam can exploit on a night where it matters.
Okay, you know what? I'll be at the game tonight. I'm excited for Siakam's return. Maybe I'll smash that too. Wes Chang, a pleasure as always.
Best of luck to both of us.
After an exciting end to the rivalry series, the PWHL returns tonight with 2 games. And let's focus on the Toronto-Boston game on TSN tonight. As far as the standings go, these 2 teams are tied in points, but Boston has played 2 fewer games. The Sixers team has been on a roll recently, with wins in 3 of their last 4 games. And they've been led by Natalie Spooner as the Canadian national team icon, has the most goals in the league with 7, and she's found the back of the net 4 times in her last 2. It's a really good feeling to see this Toronto team turn it around after the really slow start to the season. I'm just over the moon excited about the game on Friday. Because I want at Scotiabank, we're going to smash some records there, you know, but I'm also excited about the game tonight. Both Boston and Toronto are waiting for their other stars to produce a little more though. Captain Blair Turnbull has 1 goal this season, but that goal did come in Toronto's last game. While Hillary Knight has also just found the back of the net once in 7 games. What Boston has going for them though that Toronto doesn't is goaltending. Erin Frankel has the best goals against of any netminder that has played at least 5 games, while Erica Howe and Kristen Campbell are 8th and 9th in that category out of 11 qualified goalies. I don't like talking about goaltenders when they're not doing well just because I have a soft spot for attendees, okay? So they're going to pick it up. It's going to be fun. And you can watch Boston and Toronto tonight on TSN at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. That's all for today. We'll see you back tomorrow, 3 Eastern, no Pacific! Have a happy Valentine's Day, eh?